Welcome to Real Estate 360 with real estate expert Kenn Renner. Ken, we've got a lot to talk about. We do this every single month, kind of go through the numbers of what's happening in Austin and looking for where the opportunities are in the Austin real estate market. So, how you been?
Man, I've been busy, been trying to figure the whole thing out here.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking last year, this time, this was right when the pandemic started, everything stopped. We thought the real estate clouds were brewing and headed to recession, and we were all kind of scratching our heads and going, what's going to happen to this real estate market?
Right, and you were one of the few that predicted it. That saw this way ahead, because I talked to a lot of real estate agents. They were doom and gloom. They were very worried. But
Absolutely.
You were the optimist, and you found the silver lining last year. Found the opportunity, as you said.
Well, I always knew that there was going to be a mass exodus from the coast. It just happens every cycle.
Mm-hmm.
But this happened to accelerate that, and I'd been sowing into that for so many years, going out there and visiting people and getting to know the community and a lot of the high tech people out there, and so I brought them back. But now they were pretty much strictly investors, and now they're coming out to buy their primary residences.
Yeah.
So we've already had built that relationship. So I'm definitely blessed with what's happened in Austin. Would have never thought it would have done what it didn't last year. We will and into the future, it's going to continue.
Right. It's kind of tough to say how long, right? I mean,
this is a temporary, knee-jerk reaction to a supply chain problem that we have. So according to Mark Dotzer of the Texas A&M University Real Estate Center, he was pretty much saying that this is going to be an inflationary year for sure as we get caught back up and get back on our feet. But for real estate, it's going to continue to hyper-accelerate across the nation, really.
Yeah.
So we're up, I think, 11% nationwide.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Are we still in a housing shortage?
Absolutely, 100% housing shortage right here. Not only a housing shortage, we're also experiencing, and this is great for our investors, a rental shortage.
No.
So you remember we've been talking about for the last couple of years about bidding wars and bidding prices up and all that kind of stuff. We're now having bidding wars on rentals. So people are like my house. I rented in Oak Brook near Avery Ranch. I listed it for $2,900 and I got $3,200 for it.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
So pretty exciting. I want to go, but I also want to look at the opportunities, and then of course we know that the builders have shut down most of the sales. Everybody's on a wait list, blind auctions, which makes it really uncomfortable, especially for first timers and people who are relocating and having to make offers sight unseen. We've got some solutions for that, but I did want to find some opportunity here in the numbers.
Right.
So the Williamson County, the Austin Metro, covers 5 counties, the MSA, which is Williamson, Travis, Hayes, which are the 3 big ones. Then you have Caldwell County and Bastrop County, and 5 of them are all adjacent to each other. And then north of us we have Bell County, and south of us we have Bear County. But Caldwell County is the southeast. It's south of where Tesla's building, south of the airport. It's a small little county. It's relatively rural, but we're looking at here is that the value of Caldwell County went up 28% last year, which is a real healthy clip. But if you notice, look at the price is median price is only $254,000. Yeah. Not bad. It's still affordable for sure. They've got a little bit of supply, 1.1 months, but that's still really short. Go to the next stat. We're in Bastrop County, which is also east, but pretty much east down 71, about 20 minutes from the Tesla facility. And we're seeing a substantial amount of activity out there, but we see a 12% appreciation rate over the last year. That's relatively low. That's 1/4 of what is in Williamson County. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying there is I'm seeing opportunity. As you can see down here, 81 days on the market, active listings down 75%. What we're going to see is the same hyper appreciation start in Bastrop County. And then next is Hayes County, and who would have thought that Hayes County's median price would be $380,000.
Not me.
Up 33%. We have some people that are invested, did real well by buying some properties in Caseta Ranch, which is a Brown Homes community. And they bought them, and that was with the 52 houses in one day that was sold. Wow. And we got about, I think, 8 or 9 of them out of the batch. And so they have already gone up over $100,000 in value, from $250 to $350 right now, and they haven't even closed on them yet.
Wow.
So hats off to those guys that took action. And so that Hayes County is south of Austin, and it's going to continue to go. It's I-35 corridor. It's where people are going to be. Next, you got Travis County. And it's 38% appreciation rate to a median price of $537. Travis County is where most of Austin is located at. My opportunity question posed to you, Sandy, is do you notice the difference between Caldwell County and Travis County? Travis County median price is $537,500. It's adjacent to Caldwell County, which is $254,000.
Right.
What I'm seeing as a value play is the fact that you go just one county over and you're half. That's 50% for the same size house.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So what's happening is people are not. I used to say this, that people would drive to affordability. Now they're not only driving for affordability, they're driving for availability. Because if you come into town and you want to buy a house, you're stuck on these wait lists or major multiple offer situations. And so most of the time you're just going to have to turn around and rent and watch those prices continue to go up.
Right.
So, that's what the opportunity for these outlying areas, which are not that, they're all connected. Remember, the counties their lines are connected. And I'm thinking, what a great opportunity to get in while these are half the price of the county next door.
Right.
Same thing with Bell County, which is the central Texas area north of Austin, about 45 minutes north of Austin, and then Bear County, 45 minutes south of Austin. I'm going to talk. I do have fourplexes and duplexes, and I've got more inventory this time than ever for us to talk about, but including some stuff here in the Austin area. Next, we're going to go to the city of Austin. Was up 32%, median price $550. Who would have ever thought that?
I know. They used to be one of the real draws of Austin was affordable housing.
Yeah, and it used to be that the values in the Bay Area were about 4 to 5 times more, and now we're getting closer to more like 1/3. So those numbers are catching up. A lot of that California money driving up our prices, and that's causing a windfall for a lot of people. I call them expatriates. Okay. Austin Round Rock MSA is an amazing number, up 42%. That's the 5 county area. And then winner is last one is where I live, where Apple is located at, is Williamson County, up 45%. That was even bigger than the news last month. Last month it was up 40% from the year before. Now up 45%. You see that?
I do.
Okay, that's good. Only 537 houses in the entire county available. And that's 660,000 people in that county.
Wow. Okay.
So that leads to the SWOT analysis: strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats, right? Okay, the strengths are, the fact that everybody now has equity. Even you, Sandy, you have equity.
Well, I would hope so. I've been here long enough and owned a house long enough to certainly hope that I have some equity for sure.
Well, I used to make a great living doing a lot of first-time home buyers. And what we found, you barely scrape in, get your first house. And then over the course of 3 or 4 years, it's going to go up 15, 20%. You got now enough money to put pretty good chunk down payment on the next house.
Right.
Or preferably, better yet, keep that previous house and watch what it does here. So, but now we have to price these things right beyond the market. The first timers are having a real difficult time because some of these prices are getting bid up 10, 20, or even 100,000 more for a medium price house. So I've got some listings here that we've taken here. The first one is 13173 Anderson Mill in Millstone. This is a 1,550 square foot house built in the 80s. It's a 4-2, so it's got 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. And we'll go back to it there, or you're on that one. Okay, so 13173 Millstone, 1,550 square feet, 10 minutes to Apple, really close to Lakeline Mall. And then we have the next one is 14001 Avery Ranch. Oh yeah, the price on that. I'm sorry, the price on the Anderson Mill house is
on this one
is $1,550. Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry, it's $470,000. $470,000 Anderson Mill. Just want to let you know. Are you laughing?
I just remember in that house, buy a house there for less than $100,000.
Yeah, $70,000 when we got here.
Then,
so what we're talking about is there. We can go back to our stats here. So we're talking about: is there a crash coming? No. Is there a bubble? No. Is there a windfall happening? Yes. These people they're going to come out with $500,000. Oh, by the way, tax free. because they're married. They lived there 2 out of the last 5 years.
Right.
Okay. So they're coming out tax-free. What they're doing, he works in IT. He actually works for one of the bigger builders. He's going to go to the East Coast and drive up and down, and him and his wife, and looking for Airbnbs and decide where they want to live, find the coolest little town on the East Coast, and then they'll be able to buy out there. So thought that was a pretty cool thing. I call them expats, expatriates, right? From Austin. Flighting taking their money and running. And so I like to help those expats out.
Sure you would.
Yeah. And so we're talking about the building shortage is going to continue, and labor materials are way up. The cost of the lumber package is up $36,000 per house. And what that's going to do is we're seeing the prices of homes jump $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 in a week with the builders. There's another opportunity where we're looking for the homes that have the resales that haven't actually caught up to that. Because when you have that fast of a price increase, our numbers as investors start to not work as well. So we're going to find those value opportunities of homes that are around the 10 to 5 year old, less than 10, less than 5 years old in those same neighborhoods. And that way we're going to be able to pick up probably 15, 20,000 equity by snapping them up. But you have to be ready, willing, and able. And what we're doing now is we've come up with a package called an express offer. So for my A clients that have been working with me for a long time, that are ready to go, we actually get their earnest money in the file. We get an option money check in the file. We get their pre-approval letter, and we call them up and we say, hey, house number A is available. We think it's a great value. And we can sign the paperwork without them to track down checks. It's already there. We can get these offers in one after the other, because that's what we're having to do is multiple offers on different properties. And that allows us to be much more quick, Johnny on the spot, quick on the draw. So I encourage you to talk to us about our express offer program when you get a hold of me. All right, so back to some more houses that we've got listed. This is Avery Ranch. This is a great community. It's about 10 minutes north of the Apple campus, and this is a 1,900 square foot townhome, three bedroom, 2.5 bath, and right off Avery Ranch Boulevard. It's $430,000. And so that's that area has had extreme high appreciation recently. So I don't know. That's probably going to go on a bidding war.
Oh, really?
Right. Most of these are.
Nice looking.
It is. It is. Next house, going out to the east side of our metro, out in Hutto. This is 101 Page Bend. I just listed it at $299. Went back and looked at the numbers, and I said this needs to be $330. So we're going ahead to list this 1,900 square foot 1-story for $330. This one actually would pencil as a rental. You're going to get about $2,000, $2,100 a month rent out of that, and even with your 25% down, you'll have a positive cash flow on this Hutto house. But who knows? It could get bid up even further. So
that's the thing. You never know.
And it's a little frustrating for us buyers and trying to get it. So cash is king. You can snap it up cash. So we encourage our cash buyers to get ready to get their checks and their wires ready. But that one's none of these have hit the market yet. So just letting you know.
Okay.
You've heard it here first. This is another. Oh yeah, this expat, back on Page Bend. He's moving to Lampasas. He works. He has a mechanic shop in Leander, but he's out of here. So same thing, expats. The next one, 3,670 square foot. This is a big house. This is the 5th house I sold these people. Now they're retiring, and so they've rented an apartment until he gets out of the LCRA. He's retiring. He'll be done in a couple of years, and then they'll just move wherever. But they want to cash out now. The interesting thing is when I met with them 3 or 4 months ago, we were talking, hey, you're going to get probably close to mid to high 4s and maybe even close to 5. They were like, wow, that's so exciting. And I go, it'll get bid up over our price. So we started at $430. By the time I got back to looking at the numbers again, this is now listed for $530.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and it could possibly, being that big, almost 4,000 square foot, 6-bedroom house, 3.5 bath, it could possibly go post $600,000.
Wow.
So for my relo clients that want to live in the Round Rock, Williamson County hyper appreciation area, that would be a nice big house. And the houses around there, it's a golf course community, so it's nice. It's Forest Creek. And that's 3801 Lynx Lane in Round Rock.
Again, I'm not listed yet.
It's just listed as of today.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not in the MLS yet, but it will be very shortly because
Okay.
we have to get it in the MLS right away. Okay, now for something completely exciting is our duplexes and our fourplexes. I think this is the one I got to go to first.
Okay.
If you missed you might have missed the duplexes.
Can we just do that one? I mean,
Yeah, we can. So I got 8 duplexes in San Antonio. This is northeast San Antonio near the air base, and very convenient. The duplexes are 322s, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 car garages. And they're going to rent for about $1,595 to $1,695 a side, and they're going to go on the market right around that $400,000 mark. So those numbers work real well. The next thing that we have here is this fourplex just listed. This is something that our client bought in 2017, so it's only 4 years old, still under the builder's structural warranty. You can see it's really nice shape. It's got 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, townhome style. I like it that it's townhome style, so it's not on top of each other.
Right.
And then you've got a single car garage, and you can see, the people that are driving nice cars. It's not like a rundown fourplex community, and it's also it's relatively new, all less than 5 years old.
Nice.
So this one just got, and it's exciting because the rents are between $12 and $12.50, but you could probably bump that to $13.25 per unit. So our pro forma, which is something I provide for all of our properties, is coming in at $695. If you put 25% down, you're looking around $921 a month positive. So it's about in our real estate lingo, it's got about a little bit more than a 5 capitalization rate, which is good for newer construction anywhere in the United States. And if you raise the rents just $50 to $100, you'd be more like looking about $1,350 a month positive.
Nice.
So that's not a bad paycheck for just owning it every day. So to getting that every month. And so these are some of the opportunities that I have. We are, like I said, we are scooping up as many resales that are newer in these areas to take advantage of the discrepancy between new builds pricing and the resale pricing.
Right.
Our business model for the last several years, of course, and for the last 30 years has really been new construction. And we are still buying new construction, but we have to be concerned about when these super fast price increases, there's opportunity in the resales nearby.
Right. So if people want to reach out to you,
call me.
That's a lot of information right there. That's a lot of information.
Yeah, so let's get her done.
Right.
512-423-5626, or you can schedule with an online schedule. Call Kenn.com, CALLKENN.com. That's my online scheduler. But yeah, I'd love to talk with you and help you guys into your next home or investment property, or sell and get a windfall thanks to Austin, Texas real estate values.
Good seeing you, Ken.
Thank you.
All right.
See you, Sandy.